we're back with another video. Doing better at posting more consistently, and if you guys haven't watched the last one where we hood stacked the truck, make sure to check that video out. And if you did watch the last one, you remember me talking about how we were going to change something up in the front end. It wasn't going to be something basic, and it was definitely going to be something big enough and very noticeable. And what it is a new bumper. Newly used. We're using Jordan's little mom car, and we loaded it in the back of here. I was going to load it in the back of my truck, but it was going to scratch the crap out of it, so she's got little seats and everything to kind of keep it more protected. So we're doing that. Now we're not ditching or getting rid or even selling the Move bumper. We're still keeping that. I love my Move bumper. They're a great company, have treated me very well, so I'm still going to be with them, but I just wanted to kind of clean it up, the front end, and see what it looked like. Also, I had a crackhead hit me, literal crackhead. He hit me head on my front bumper. It was all his fault and everything, and he gave me money to pay for the bumper. So instead of repainting the Move bumper, I just set that aside for now. Bought this from one of my buddies, actually a red single cap 6.0 for $100, and then went and got this one painted, and we have a basically brand newishly used 6.0 bumper. So now we got the truck, we got the new paint match bumpers, and it's time to take this one out. It's been so long. I think I've had this bumper on there for 2 years, I'd say at least. And I'm gonna try and find out a way to mount these pods back on the factory bumper, just because I love my pods. Not only because it helps me see at night extremely well, but you know, they got the RGB cubes in them, light up red, blue, green, whatever color you can think of. So I like running them on red when we go to truck meets and stuff. It just adds a lot of an accent to it. But this came out amazing, and I'm in love with it. I think it's gonna look great and completely clean up this front end. Bumper's starting to look a little naked. Took off the RGB pods. Haven't had those off for a fat minute. But yeah, this is for everybody wondering that I was talking about the crackhead that hit me. Here's the palm of my hand. So obviously it's a lot bigger than what it looks. Went through here and here. And I've had some clear coat chippings on this truck, so it needed it. See right there, you got another chip. Just those bugs, dude, like they'll just stay on there. If you don't clean them off, try to hit them with the power washer, they'll grab paint and take it with it. So I mean, this thing had tons of chips. It took a head-on hit from a crackhead in their car. This poor Clevis got smacked here. The car kind of went underneath it, but it was kind of time to clean up this front end a little bit. But I think the plan is, once I get tired of that bumper on this, I want to add my own touch to it, do some overlays outside of the grill, and just make this my own bumper, if that makes any sense. But let's get into it. I'm gonna tell you what, Harbor Freight is an amazing place. Men's Hobby Lobby. So this I actually purchased. It's an adjustable little wrench, so if you got a super weird angle, you know, you can't really get in there with other stuff, angle it like that and get in. Let me show you. And not really that it was a super awkward angle. I still could have got in, but this also just gives me more leverage, and I'm just able to work at more awkward angles. But yeah, if you guys have not bought one of these from Harbor Freight, get one. Pittsburgh products, all their stuff is lifetime warranty. This thing was like $18, best $18 I've ever spent. Well, we got that bumper taken off, poor thing, and put this one back together, and now it's ready to go back on the old 6.0. Dude, that thing looks wide as fuck.
He's got his drip bucket underneath there.
Yeah, call me a fucking Cummins owner. Leaking oil. Nah, I'm doing an oil change, boy. But let's get that put on. So the bumper's on. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a huge move bumpers guy, and just seeing a factory paint match one back on it kind of throws me off a little bit. Like, it looks clean, but I feel like it takes away from the aggressiveness that this truck had with a move bumper. Like, with the hood stack and then a heavy duty front bumper, not only did it help me clear, but it looks super mean. And I'll just show you. First, let me take off my custom hood stack cover. But here it is. Like, I don't know, man. It looks basic. I thought it was gonna look really neat, but I'm very much regretting it right now. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I just can't get with it, dude. And not only that, I'm gonna have trouble clearing in the front. I don't even have my spacers on yet. Look how much room I have in the back versus the front, and I will rub occasionally. Look, rubbing my paint off right there. So this thing's gonna rub like a mother effer right up here in the front of this piece of crap freaking bumper. I slept on it. Dalton helped me put it on yesterday. Shout out to him. Thanks, buddy. And it got dark, so I couldn't really get footage. And I'm like, maybe if I just sleep on it, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll love it more. But I don't know, dude. Like, too late now. I just paid for a paint job, almost $500 in this bumper after getting it painted, buying the bumper and everything. I should have just got my move bumper repainted. Yeah, should have just done that. But too late for that. Too late for this bumper to get repainted with the scratches and everything on it. And I think this is going to be a good opportunity to either get a new bumper, which I'm thinking on very hard, because I would like to get one with the light bar cut out in it along with the pods. Plus, I just love my move bumpers in general. So yeah, we're gonna come up with something, and we're not getting rid of these. We're gonna hold on to those. But gosh, it just makes it look like, hi, I'm 6.0 Titan. Like, nice little, good boy, like a nice little freaking truck. I want this thing to look like a feral dog, like mean as hell, and I want people to be like, that thing's kind of scary, but I'm going to take a picture of it anyways. That's all I'm looking for. Not like, man, that is a stupid clean build. Although, I don't know how to explain it. Like, yes, I want clean, but this is simplicity. I don't like simplicity. I want to stand out even more. Like, everybody does this, and I don't know why I did it, because in everything that we do on the truck, I try and not do it the same as everybody else. And I did do that, and look, simplicity. Sheesh. And that's why you put spacers on, boys. See, I was less of a man 2 inches ago. Not the first time I've said that. But yeah, look at that. About half the tire sticking out. Not bad, not bad. Bam! 3/4 of the tire sticking out. That's what you want. And for anyone that says, that's not safe, you're probably right. But it does look very cool. So that's all that matters. And about breaking necks, because you want someone to walk up to and be like, holy cow, dude. How wide is that? Are you on 16 wides? No, I went the cheap way. I'm on cast wheels, 14 wides, 2-inch spacers. That's what you want to tell them. But yeah, she is a thick boy. And see, this is why I wanted to clean the wheels. Look how clean that looks over there on that side, and nasty it is over there. So there is the bronze. So after going through, cleaning up everything, inside of the wheels, putting the new spacers on, the new lug nuts that I ordered, going through, touching up the front end, we're finally done. Now the front bumper is slowly starting to grow on me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Definitely the spacers help it a lot. Looks freaking aggressive as hell. And we'll find out tomorrow how bad it rubs. I'm not even gonna say if it rubs. I know it's gonna rub. So we'll just see how bad it does, because look, she rubs right there. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But now it's time to clean up all of this mess, which is the most annoying part ever. But for now, we're running without the D-rings. I went there, touched that up with paint, touched that bottom where that valence is supposed to go up with paint, clean up the front end and a few spots over here. But just went through and kind of got it show ready. And tomorrow I'll be able to install those hooks because I painted them. They're over in the shed drying. Once they're done, those will be on there, so that'll kind of help cover those holes. And I'm still trying to figure something out for that middle piece. Almost forgot the hood stack cover. So that goes just right. It's like that cooler and that hood stack were meant to be. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't know why people go out and buy them when you can just throw a cooler on it. So, front end's looking great. Put the tow hooks, painted these last night, let them set overnight with the clear coat, sanding them down because they had some nicks. The guy that I take my truck to had a truck sit in the back. He goes, "You can have the tow hooks." Oh, okay, how much? He's like, "Pull them off, you can have them." So sweet. So I ended up getting these tow hooks off them. And since it was actually off a work truck, I had some nicks in there, you know, and gashes. So I had to go in there with my heavy duty Dremel, knock out all the kinks, smooth it out, sand it down, primered it, paint, and then a clear coat on both of these. And they came out pretty good. So there's that. And the final touch, license plate covers. And my girlfriend's awesome for getting. So that will go there. I got some smoked lenses coming from Amazon anytime now. And I'm going to throw this on the front and rear. Like I said, it'll be smoked and it'll cover up this spot right here a little bit, so it won't be as bad. And I didn't want just plain white, you know, license plate on it, so I got the smoke so it's at least darkened and it won't look as bad. And I'll add like a little bit of a touch. But the front bumper is slowly growing on me. The more I look at it, the more I get used to it. It's not that bad, but definitely gonna go, I'm probably gonna say this 100 more times, with the move bumper once Mother Road Mayhem's over with. Just had a little surprise. Mailman dropped off exactly what we needed, and right now I'm detailing the crap out of this freaking turd. So thanks, mailman. So this is a little, I think it was like $16 lens cover. It's tinted, and these are from Spike lug nuts, True Spike lug nuts, and that just fits perfect. I'm sorry, the wind's probably horrible right now, but that just cleans up the rear end a lot, and you don't have a horrible white license plate. Still legible, and it looks better than just plain old this sitting there. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this on the front bumper and clean up the front end a little more. Now I know everyone's gonna ask, is that legal? I don't know. I used to run them a while back on my truck, and I'd never actually gotten pulled over, so I hope not. I'm pretty sure they are, but out here in Missouri, knock on wood, they haven't been strict. I think I've only been pulled over like twice in my entire life. And so, yeah, I mean, I got a pretty decent record. So if I ever got in trouble, I would just say, hey, I'm sorry, I'll take them off, blah, blah, blah. And I'd probably be fine, hopefully. Well, I'll tell you what, they come with some cool little hardware. So they got these little lens covers. You'll put them in, and these just clip over just like that. And it just covers the holes. So that looks pretty sick. Shout out to my amazing girlfriend for those. That is awesome. Dude, and while she was at it, she was like, yeah, while I was there, your tags were going to expire in a few months, so I just renewed them. I'm like, my heart. Wifey material, boys. So after about 5 hours, truck's done. but she looks a lot cleaner. Looks like I don't really use it as a work truck. I haven't had this thing clean in a long time. Like I really don't, like I don't mistreat it, but you know, I don't wash it every single week, you know. I might rinse it off every 2 weeks, and I just don't baby it as much, I guess, as I should. But yeah, been quite a few months. Probably since September since I actually deep cleaned the inside of this truck. It's just been like 6-7 months. Nothing bad. I mean, I vacuum it out and stuff, but I don't really go into detail and clean it up this well. So it looks really good. I'm just gonna go on the outside and detail the rest of that. Whew. But other than that, she's good to go. She just needs completely detailed underneath. I'm just gonna go down there, scrub it and everything. When I go to the car wash, I'm gonna rinse it off today. But yeah, she's ready to go. Mother Road Mayhem is tomorrow, so super excited for that. Ready for the show, and we're hoping for top 66. This is going to be a smaller show. I think they're expecting about 500 trucks or so. Lift Your Truck Nationals had about 1,200, so you know that's helping out my odds, if any. You know, the truck's won a few awards. It's won three of them, but they're like little town awards, and I want something that's an accomplishment. I want like a real challenge. Not saying that these aren't other challenges at these other little meets, because people bring nice things out there. But, you know, just being able to say, like, I went up against 600 trucks, you know, and I was able to make top 66 and getting an award for that is a huge accomplishment. Like, I feel like that's saying, like, hey, my truck's actually pretty decent, you know, for what it is. But yeah, I'm excited for that. So if you guys are going to be at Mother Road Mayhem, let me know. Make sure to comment below. I'll see you guys out there. We're going to be doing a part 1 and part 2, because Friday night we're going to the truck show, registering and everything. And then not only that, but I'm throwing a huge truck meet at the Big Lots parking lot, and that is going to be wild. It's going to be huge. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to bring the drone out, everything. It's going to be super fun. So make sure to pop out to that. Come by the truck, say hi, and thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think and what you want to hear. Also, let me know what you guys think on the new bumper. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it now. But thanks for watching.
Serve him a fate, I'ma hand him the shears. He not the man he appears. Heart of a lion, I'm trampling fears. I love the man in the mirror. Cry me a river, then stand in the tears. You better stand in the